Hello, welcome back to Dean's Talk. So, it's early on a Sunday morning, about 20 past 6, which obviously only means one thing, heading to a car show. Specifically, I am heading to Goodwood Breakfast Club. This is their Super Sunday, which is, hence the name, most of their supercars and hypercars, etc. will come out. I go to Goodwood Breakfast Club pretty much every year, like I've been going for years. It's a great event, you know, I mean, for a free event, you know, the tickets are limited, but you don't actually have to pay anything, other than the bacon roll, the coffee you get there, but, you know, for a free event it is incredibly good. But yeah, so I'm heading there this morning, looking forward to seeing what's there this year. There's been some standout years that have had like some amazing stuff turn up, but I think today's going to be pretty good. The weather's alright, the sun's trying to come through, so yeah, join me along for the day, and I'm just going to share some of my highlights with you. But yeah, I better crack on and get there in the GT4. Here we are, parked up in the car park. Got a lovely GT Silver 911 in front of me. Nice little 991 Turbo S. But yeah, normally can find quite a few gems in the car park, to be fair, but well, these sorts of shows, sometimes you find a lot of nice stuff sitting around. But we're gonna head into the show now. It starts at 8, well, the gates open at 8 and a couple minutes to. Nice Carrera over there. But yeah, let's head inside and see what's here. Here we are along the pit straight at Goodwood. The Breakfast Club is hosted on the actual Goodwood circuit, as opposed to like the Festival of Speed, which is on the hill climb. But you have this part covered, and also down there, cars all the way, and then over in the actual pits, they have stuff as well. But yeah, let's go see what they've got. Got a lovely purple V12 Vantage Roadster, 964 Vantage 458. They've done it slightly different this time around. They normally have the cars actually on the track, but they've split the track and put them either side, which actually probably makes more sense. It brings you a lot more space for people to actually walk around and look. Let's check out what they've got up here. So, heading into one of the pits now. As you can see, it's pretty obvious the theme in this one. McLaren. When they're all together, it is quite hard to distinguish them. But yeah, you've got the 12C, you've got the 675, you've got the 720S, another 720S, you've got a 570S Spider. Lots and lots of 720s, 570s. I mean, these are crazy value for money at the moment on the used market. Obviously, if you're a bit worried about the risk element, it's probably not for you. But you know, if you can get a car from McLaren under warranty, I think a lot of these 570Ss, I mean, in general, McLaren's a very good value for money. Okay, slightly more unique. We've got a 620R. Over here, which is their Racebres derived series. You go for number 2. Heading into another pit. Now, this theme is a little bit more close to home. We've got the Porsches. Let's take a little walk around. Got plenty of GT3s. Taycan Turbo S, don't know why that's here. Sorry, no, that shouldn't be rude. 996. What else we got? Quite a lot of colourful bits. GT3s over there. More GT3 Tourings. And we've got some of the big boys in the middle. 2 GT3 RS. Well, I mean, that is one hell of a plate, isn't it? Another good plate. And then we've got the daddy, the GT2 RS. I've actually driven one of these, and it was in yellow actually, in Vegas, and it was one hell of an experience. Yeah, This car is absolutely rapid, even by modern standards. Absolutely love these. Quick coffee top up. Now, this is the part that most people will be waiting for. This is the GRC kind of section, which is the Goodwood Road Racing Club, and this is where normally the big boy stuff shows up. You know, in previous years there's been AMG ones here, P1s, 918s, you know, La Ferraris, you know, all the typical hypercars. And I believe there are some hypercars showing up, so I'm hoping to get them rolling in. But yeah, I'm gonna go have a little wander up that side of the track and see if there's anything else to look at. Slightly unique, a couple Corvette Z06s, obviously right-hand drive UK cars, but honestly, don't see them too much. Nice DB11. Oh wow, now that's rare. We've got a Mondial. This is the four-seater. I believe it's the first four-seater that Ferrari done. SL55. Got the F1 edition Vantage, I believe. We've got a standard Vantage. They look good. They really look good in person. I was debating one of these before I bought the GT4, but I'm still happy with what I got. But these do, in terms of looks, these are gorgeous. GT3 RSs aren't particularly unique, but this one's being used, which you got to respect. Not 100% sure the colour on this, it's pastel. Definitely a PTS. We've got a 458 Speciale. So here we are, up the top, just above the pits, checking out some of the cars. Now, I did see on Hyperlusso's Instagram, which is basically like an exclusive hypercar owners members club, right? You pretty much have to own something very special, million plus, to be in that club. And I thought I'd check out their Instagram and look at their stories, and I'm glad I did, because it says that their ETA is 9:30. So I'm gonna go and stand where I'm hoping they'll come in, so I'll get a clear shot of them all rolling in. But hopefully this works and I'm not standing at the wrong part of the track. But yeah, we'll hopefully capture a lot of nice cars coming in, because I've seen on the stories that, yeah, there's some special stuff. But we'll see if we can capture them, as mentioned. Something has shown up. This is not a part of the Hyperlusso kind of crew that are on way, but yeah, starting off with the first hypercar, which is pretty nice, the 918 Spider. These always look so good in person. Black, the Weissach pack, with the lime accents on the seats. But now I'm going to go and hang by the entrance to catch a lot more than this coming through. It did pay off, because now we have the hypercar lineup coming through. P1 HDK, Porsche 935. Oh my god. Oh no. Absolutely unbelievable. Lanzante's road legal Zonda. Oh, listen to that noise. Oh my god, that is absolutely insane. The sound of that thing. But here we go. The hypercars are starting to roll in. SF90 XX Spider. Very nice spec. And here we go with the hypercars. So we've got another 918 Spider. Followed by another Carrera GT. And another. Oh. And another. I'm losing track. I think that's 5, but one is already rolled in. So yeah, that's 6 Carrera GTs. Look at that F12 TDF, that is stunning. Go. Gorgeous Singer. Koenigsegg's. Wow. A Reventon. Oh my god. I don't even know where to look. SLR HDK. You can go back to the factory to get that done. Oh my. Aventador. A P1 on the move. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Another Carrera GT. I think that's number 7. Got a Koenigsegg CCXR on German plates. We got a Jesko on tray plates. A green LFA, look at that. The noise. Another 918 Spider. A Velour, Aston Martin Velour. We've got an FF and Gordon Murray T50. They do sound good. And now we've got another 2 Gordon Murrays pulling in. They're very small when you see them in person on the road. They look like very, very small cars. Here we go. Another P1. Look at this. He needs to put it in race mode. That is... We've got a 488 Pista. Love them. We got a Jesko. Jesko Attack. Jaguar XJ220. And an Enzo. I mean, every time I look to the left, there is just something else that is mind-blowing. I mean, look, there's actually a queue forming now. On to the next lineup of cars. Ferrari Daytona SP3. Look at that. Followed by a McLaren Senna in a lovely black and purple sort of livery. We've got a Ford GT. And then we've got a Pagani Huayra. Oh my god. This is insane. Look at that. Huayra Roadster. Followed by an F40 and an Monza SP2 and another McLaren Senna. This is a traffic jam that I wouldn't mind sitting in. We have an SP1, which is a little bit rarer. You see more of the SP2s than you do the SP1s. Obviously they made 499 of these, which you could either pick what configuration that you had. But they are very wide, just very sleek looking. Then we've got some more Koenigsegg CCR. And an absolutely stunning Ferrari 288 GTO. Now for more hypercars. We have a Veyron. Another 918 in a lovely blue with what looks like silver wheels. It's F90 XX Spider. Another Gordon Murray T50. Here we go, look at that. McLaren P1 GTR HDK, I mean a road legal, look at that, it's unbelievable. The Koenigseggs, now look at this, probably one of my favourite modern day hypercars, Aston Martin Valkyrie. Just listen to the gearbox whine of it. Actually seeing one of these move, even though it's at 2 miles an hour, is just so much better than seeing it stand still. Look at that. Absolutely unbelievable. Here we go. We've got another Veyron. We've got a Koenigsegg, Jesko, and look at this, a Holy Grail McLaren F1. Another Daytona SP3. F12 TDF, Aston Martin 177. I mean, yeah, this has got to be £100 million convoy. I mean, I think that might be the end of it. What a convoy. That's got to be one of the craziest convoys I've ever seen pulling into a car show, to be honest. Goodwood Super Sunday is normally great, but this one, I'm glad I didn't leave early. How's this for a traffic jam? Look at this. Well, I'm glad I got a video of them all coming in, because as you can see, where we were stood earlier, where there were no cars at all, they've all pulled in here, and now it's impossible to get a look at them. We've got the 935 parked next to the road legals on there are. Wow. What a breakfast club. Yeah, after I filmed them all coming in, I wanted to get more footage of them actually parked up, but it was way too busy. The crowds were a little bit too much. So yeah, I'm back at the GT4 now, ready to shoot off. But yeah, that was probably one of the best breakfast clubs I've been to be honest. I've been coming to these for years, and I've never seen a convoy roll in like that. Yeah, it must have been touching about £100 million worth of cars. So yeah, very happy that I came to this one, and yeah, for me, the Zonda R, the road legal Lanzante Zonda R, was probably one of the highlights. Multiple P1s, about 7, 8 Carrera GTs. I don't know, I started losing track, but yeah, for a free event, I mean, I don't know where else you could see that sort of lineup. But yeah, well, thanks for watching anyway, and yeah, stay tuned for the next video.